Well, hello there, AFC North. It's Forever Bengals. I actually have an interesting question that I'd like to pose. How do you feel about Mike Tomlin's comments after the Baltimore Ravens game in which he said he's going to give teams hell? Or he's going to unleash hell, I'm sorry. He's going to unleash hell. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's kind of funny that he's saying that because, what, were you not preparing your team before? Were you just sitting around and laughing and saying, well, we're the Steelers, we're the Super Bowl champs? I mean, what were you doing? And I'm actually asking the whole AFC North. I'm asking everybody. Browns, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, leave a comment, do a video response. I don't care. And this can even go to Steel Legends. I really don't care. But I want to know how you feel about that comment, as if he wasn't bringing his A game before. He wasn't bringing out the best of his players before. That's how I took it. I want to make sure you guys took it the same way. And Steeler fans, how does that make you feel to know that this guy who has won a Super Bowl with your team comes in with this week camp, training camp, week off-season schedule, and he's lost 3 in a row, and he's knocked out of the. It looks like he's almost knocked out of the North contention for the North, and now he's talking about giving teams hell, and it's weird because he shouldn't have to give teams hell now. It's the end of the year, and he's got such an easy schedule left. He has the Oakland Raiders. I think the hardest game he has right now is Baltimore and Green Bay, and of course Miami. You can never count them out. They've surprised some teams in the past, but really he's got one of the easiest schedules left. And he said that he's going to unleash hell now. It's like, where was the hell before? Why didn't you unleash hell in the beginning of the season when you played the Bears, when you played the Bengals? Were you unleashing hell when you went on that winning streak, and then you wind up losing to Cincinnati, and then Kansas City, and Baltimore? I'm just curious. How do you guys feel about that? Does that irritate you? Does it piss you off, Steeler fans, to know that your coach basically slept on, he let you down? He didn't want to unleash hell until it really mattered. He should have been unleashing hell all season long. Ravens fans, how do you feel about it? Knowing that the next game you might be actually getting the A game of the Steelers. I mean, you knew you weren't getting the A game before since they had Dixon in there instead of Roethlisberger, and you knew that they didn't have Polamalu. But how does it make you feel knowing that your next game against them, they're supposed to be playing harder than they were the first time? I thought they played pretty hard the first game around, I thought they were already unleashing hell. So how does that make you feel when, he says that? I know how it makes me feel personally as a Bengals fan, knowing that the last 2 games, that we swept them. He's basically almost like saying that, well, the Bengals didn't sweep us, we beat ourselves. And I know some people probably say that's probably true, but you're not giving the Bengals the credit that they deserve. You're saying that the only reason that we won was because you didn't come out strong. You didn't come out to win. And that's, like I said, it's rude. It's not something that I really appreciated hearing. And, as if I was a fan of the Steelers, actually being a fan of the Bengals, I know that was one of the knocks with Marvin Lewis is people didn't think he actually cared and that he wasn't pushing his team to be successful. And this year he's actually shown that he has been pushing his team to be successful. Some of them just wasn't listening, i.e., T.J. Hushmanzada, or I like to call him Dushmanzada. He Tomlin was doing basically what Marvin Lewis was being accused of doing. He slept on his team. He slept on his competition. He felt it was going to automatically be handed to him. And then when it didn't get handed to him, then he becomes all outraged and pissed off. And now he's saying that he's going to unleash hell on the remaining teams. He should, like I said, he should have been doing that to begin with. And I think he was unleashing hell against the Bengals in Week 3 and in Week 12. He tried to beat us. He did everything he could to beat us. We just played a better game of football, especially on special teams. So, Steeler fans, tell me how you feel about these comments. Ravens fans, tell me how you feel about the comments. Browns fans, tell me how you feel about anything. I mean, like I said, I feel sorry for you guys. You're staring at going 0-6 in the division, and I think that might be what you need to beat the Steelers. Just think about that. 0-6 in the division? Come on, try to get at least 1-5. Win one game in the division. I know it's a tall order, but any given Sunday, beat the Steelers and you get that one win. I know the Steelers need it, but do it for pride if nothing else. Well, that's my question. I'd like to hear what you all have to say. I'm Forever Bengals. Hoo day. I'm out.